Hey guys, it's Liz and we're flipping things, and today I am going to go over tactical arbitrage and just show you how I use it. It is a very expensive tool, but it's very powerful. I'm not going to lie, I am not an expert by any means, but I am going to show you how I do the product searches and sort of walk through the process. It sort of blends into the video I did a couple days ago where I showed how to source with online arbitrage for Amazon FBA with free tools. This just shows you how you can use a paid tool like tactical arbitrage to basically do the same thing, and it takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. It does. So hopefully this will be interesting. Stay tuned. Okay, so I have had tactical arbitrage. Oh, and hi. Hey. I've had tactical arbitrage now for several months. And every month I say to myself, like, is this worth it? It is not cheap. And every month I'm like, well, like last month I was like, well, we're going into Black Friday and it's going to be really great for the sales. And well, we're going into Christmas, and every month I make an excuse as to why I want to keep it. The one thing I'll say I'm not doing the best at is using it consistently. If you have the capital and the time to use the tool consistently, it is completely worth it. Like, it's just, it is incredibly powerful. That being said, if you're going to spend this much money on a tool, you really need to be able to say, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to use this 2 or 3 times a week and source, and I don't always do that. So fail. But guess what? My reselling journey is a lot of fails, and every day I get a little better. That's what I tell myself. I'm improving a little bit every day, and eventually I'm going to be like a rock star. I'm not a rock star at the moment, and that's okay. It's not necessary. So I'm going to jump into the computer, and I'm going to show you one of the ways that I use tactical arbitrage. There is a reverse search. I find that I have still not mastered that. I've watched tutorials. I've not mastered the reverse search. So I'm trying to fit this in. The kids are virtual school. Trevor just finished a call. Matthew's on a call in the other room, but he's on with his teacher. So I am trying to fit this in between getting them on their Google Meets and making them lunch and doing all those things. It's a balancing act. And that's the other thing I've realized is that now that the kids have been back in school for a few months.
On the shelf fell on the ground, and
oh my God, this happened.
And we put it, and we were putting them on the tree, and yeah.
So here's what happened. Our elf on the shelf's name is Jake. And this morning we went to look for him and no one could find him. We were like, this is the hardest spot he's ever found. Until we sat down to get Trevor on his first Google Meet for school and saw Jake lying on the floor next to the Christmas tree.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. We don't know if
a bad elf could have came.
Maybe a bad elf came. Maybe he hit his head. Maybe he fell.
Yeah,
we're not sure.
He was in the picture this time, and the pictures were kind of moved. Mm-hmm. So I think he fell.
We think he fell. We're not sure. We've never had this happen before. Anyhow, we made Dad go to the garage and get the giant tongs from the grill, which obviously we're not using because it's winter right now, and bring the giant tongs. And he picked the elf up with the giant tongs, didn't touch it, and set him on the Christmas tree.
You should have said Jake.
Jake. We're hoping that works.
He almost fell. And if he doesn't move, we're going to do this thing that moved before.
We looked it up on the internet, and if he doesn't move tonight because he lost his magic or he's injured, apparently you can lay them on a counter and surround that, shake cinnamon all the way around them, and it works. So we're going to wait and see what happens. Google Meets, school stuff, elves. There's a lot to balance, my friends. There's a lot to balance. So let's jump into the computer and see what we can find. Okay, so this is how I start. I did show this the other day. It's a good way to show how I can use this website for multiple things. I go to Rakuten, however you pronounce it. I don't know. You can also go to Retail Me Not. There's a lot of like discount sites, but what I'm looking for is what kind of sales are going on. And in this case, can I get cash back? So I jump into Rakuten, and you can see up here, it actually says last minute gifts at Walmart and up to 6% cash back. That's pretty good. I am just, for consistency's sake, because of the last time I used Walgreens, I'm going to use Walgreens again. So I'm going to go right here and I'm going to search for Walgreens. A quick story. Last night, I actually went to film this video, and they were having like this Green Monday thing on Rakuten where you got 10 or 15% cash back on like all kinds of sites, including Walgreens. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like 10% is a pretty big deal. There was like Macy's was 15. And so I start doing my searches and I'm running the scans, and it was windy here, and down the street, a tree went down on the power lines and the cable lines. A lot of people lost power. We didn't, so I'm not complaining, but our cable and internet went out for the night. Anyways, can't win them all. Can't win them all. So back today. Today, I'm sure we're back to 3% cash back, but that's fine. Whatever. All right, so I'm going to just search for Walgreens. It's actually right over here too. I'll just click on it. And let's see what kind of sales they have going on. So I'm not a new customer. I know that. We have an extra 20% off $25 pickup orders with 3% cash back, or an extra 20% off of $50 in beauty and personal care plus same day. So there's two different codes. So we know we can get 20% off plus 3% cash back. So let's just jump right into shop now over at Walgreens. It's going to see, you can see it'll give me up to 3%. So now I'm in Walgreens, and you can see right here, it says that the cashback was activated. So let's actually scroll. Let's go over here to menu. I'm going to go again to shop products. And in this case, I know personal care is 20% off. So I'm going to click on personal care, and I'm going to shop the sale on personal care. And let's just take a look. I'm wondering how many actual items are there. 4,568 items. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. This is the URL for this personal care sale item. So I am going to copy that, and we are going to jump into tactical arbitrage. So here we are. I'm already logged in. This is your dashboard. I am gonna go, just so you know, I'll just kind of show you as I go, but I'm gonna go right here to product search. And here's the screen we're working with. So in this case, I'll go through what I know. I know you can set the cache, which basically means that if someone else has pulled the exact same search, it will give you their results, which I guess makes it faster. I will tell you, it takes a while. Like when you run a search, then you need to walk away from your computer for 15 or 20 minutes and come back to the results. It's not instantaneous. There's a lot of like things happening behind the scenes in order for it to get this data. All right, so I know the website I'm using is Walgreens. So I have my cache set at 4 days. That's just because the tutorial I watched said that's what I should do. I don't know if it's right. I'm sourcing from the USA, and I'm selling at Amazon.com. You can, if you were in another country, you could add, it gives you the choice of UK, Canada, France, Italy, Mexico, but I want to sell at Amazon.com. Next, I'm going to enter my website that I'm searching from. So I'm just going to search Walgreens and click that right in. Okay, so you have choices. Like if you wanted, there's like bulk categories you can do where you actually choose categories and then paste them in. That's not what I'm interested in. I'm going to go and click into categories. And in this case, I'm just going to hit I'm going to hit paste. Sorry. I'm going to hit paste. and that pasted in that URL for that sale. I'm going to hit return because I want to do one more. So let's just jump into, we know personal care was 20% off. And then for my own, let's also look at household. And sale on household. So let's look at what's for sale on household. Sometimes I actually find stuff I need, like toilet paper. All right, so there's 1,417 items in here that are on sale in household, a lot of which can be sold on eBay, on Amazon as a new seller. So again, I'm going to copy this URL from Walgreens. I'm going to jump back into Tactical Arbitrage. I'm going to paste it in, as you can see. So now we're going to scroll down. I don't do anything with start page and last page. I wanted to just search everything within that URL. And it knows to go to the end of the items. So here is where it gets interesting. You can save filters, but I'm going to show you how I actually, and then like give it a name, how I actually go in. So in this case, the first thing you're going to do is your source price adjustments. So if there was a fixed price, if it was a sale where everything was like 99 cents, you could put that there. For me, I know the store discount on these items, at least based on the sale that's running with those codes, is 20%. So I'm going to enter 20%. So what it's going to do is it's going to, when it does the search, add that 20% discount. I also know that I'm going to get 3%. Now, some categories are less, so this may be inaccurate, but I'm just trying to show you guys how it works. 3% cash back. You can, if you have a gift card, you can enter that as a percentage, or you can also add state sales tax. So if you don't have a reseller's license like me, you can enter your state sales tax. In my case, it's a little over 8%, and it will add that back in. So you're getting an actual final price with tax and everything. The next category is remove. So basically what I've learned from this is less is more. You really don't want to like make this too confined of a search, meaning like remove this, 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 and this, and only show me this, this, and this. You really want it to be broader, and then you do the digging yourself. So I have it remove an item if the estimated sales is less than 1, meaning if the sales on Amazon is less than 1. If it's not selling 1 per month, I don't even want to see it. Just skip it, right? Anything above that, I want to see, because sometimes they're new items. Sometimes I want to see those. But if it has less than 1, meaning 0, I don't want to see it. It's no good to me. You can choose to remove if the number of sellers is, say, less than 10 and more than 5. If you're looking to only sell on a listing that has a certain number of sellers on it, you can remove if the number of competitive FBA sellers is more than 10. I don't do that. I just look in at the listing myself and make the call. But you can, if you want to be on a listing where there's no other FBA sellers or there's only 2, you can specify that right here. You can remove third-party sellers from the result. You can remove oversized products, out-of-stock products. I still want to see the out-of-stock products because sometimes I'll find an item that is really good. It just happens to be out of stock to purchase it right now, but I can go somewhere else and find it. You know what I'm saying? Using a reverse search. If there's no weight or size data in Amazon, meaning it can't give you the proper fees, you can remove that. And you can also remove any items that Amazon is a seller on and they're now in stock. I never do that. I've gone up against Amazon, like with the Carmex, I did fine. They give you the buy box, like not as much as you'd like.
I forgot to tell you this entire video. Like and subscribe.
Oh yes, please like and subscribe. Maybe it will help our elf get his magic back.
We really like it.
We really like it. Trevor was so excited about all the comments he got on the last video. It was pretty exciting. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and comments.
And yeah, and the comments. And it helps him learn to read because he has to read. I make him read them himself and tell me what it says. Okay, next. You can remove if the number of, I do actually do this. If the number of reviews is less than, and you choose a number, I choose less than one. I don't want to see items that have 0 reviews, because that means either there's something wrong with the product, it's so new that you're not sure about the listing. So I just put 1. I want items that at least have 1 review, because I know it's a legit item at that point. Someone has purchased it and put a review in. So that's what I do. You can choose your rating. You don't want to look at anything with a rating lower than X. You can choose your source prices. For me, because I'm on a budget, I don't want to see anything that's going to cost me more than $100 to source. Okay, realistically, I don't want to see anything that's going to cost me more than like $25 to source. But I put 100 in there just to filter out, so I'm not seeing stuff that's $300 or $400 that I know I can't afford, even if it's going to make me a ton of money. You can remove products with an Amazon price less than or more than. And then you can actually add specifics in there, like if the title has the words, I don't know, say you don't want to sell, you're gated in grocery, so you don't want to see any items that have the word grocery in them. I don't know, MAC Cosmetics, something like that. And, but the only things I do is if the estimated sales is less than 1, and if the number of reviews is less than 1, and the source price. That's the only 3 filters I drop in there. The next is source titles. I don't mess with this. Then we go down to our costs and fees. Now we're going to go down to cost fees right here. And all I added in is my cost per pound to ship to Amazon is approximately 50 cents. That's not totally accurate, but what tactical arbitrage does is actually takes that amount and looks at what the actual weight of the item is to figure out what it's going to cost you to send. So, and then the last section is profit and ROI. So I only want to keep data if the gross profit is at least $1. These are going to keep popping up. Is at least $1, and I only want to keep data or I could choose a percentage if the gross return on investment is 25%. I just want to see if it's $1 or more. I want to see it. Let me take a look at it, right? Because maybe it could be bundled. There's a bunch of different options. And then I basically just go right here and I click search. And then I walk away for a while because it takes 15 or 20 minutes. I did the search already just because I knew it would take some time. So what we can do now is jump right here to our dashboard. And so I have 0 searches active, which means the search is complete. So I'm going to go to my completed searches, and you can see here it is. I searched Walgreens to sell on Amazon. So this is the one I want to look at. I'm going to go to view data, and it's going to start loading. So now what we're going to do, so it's searched, you can see right here, 6,969 items, and it found 154, which land within the confines I'm looking for and are profitable to sell on Amazon. You can set up how you want everything to come across in your reports. So you've got the source. For me, this is how I set mine up. I have the source, then the title, and I want to see the history chart, which is basically the keep it chart. The estimated monthly sales, the Amazon title, the price, that's the price it's selling for, and then your adjusted price. Adjusted means they've taken the 20%, the 3% cash back, and that's your total. The Amazon buy box price, the return after fees, meaning that's your that's basically, that's what Amazon's going to give you back. And then when they take out the cost of goods, your gross profit is right here and your gross ROI. So in this case, on this item, which is some hand sanitizer, you're going to buy it for $3.60. You're going to gross profit $3.60, making it 101% ROI, which is great. I set up so they're right next to each other, the Amazon image and the product image from the website you're searching, which is Walgreens. So you can see these are definitely the same item. One has a better picture, and it tells you what category it lands in. This is in grocery and gourmet food, which means I can't sell it. I already know. Your barcodes, which match up. Here's like how many fit in a box. There's so much information. It's like crazy. Your sales rank over 30 days and 90 days, the number of reviews, the rating. So it looks like the buy box is merchant fulfilled right now. And then the one thing I think I missed over here is estimated monthly sales. So this one's selling 3 per month. Not great. So I just scroll to right here, at least initially as I'm searching, so I can see the name, the chart, the sales, and the profit. And I'm going to start scrolling down. One of the cool things is it's got all of these basically connected. You just connect everything. And so for me, I can just check restrictions and it's going to tell me right away, you can't sell this. You need approval in grocery and gourmet. I already knew that, but it's pretty cool that you don't have to jump out of the app to at least do an initial check on whether you're approved. So we're going to start scrolling down and just taking a look. So this is a gross profit of $1. I'm not really interested. If it's purple, that means it's actually out of stock on the store that you're searching. So this is no good to me. No good. Purple, we'll skip it. This one is Palmer's Skin Therapy Oil. And looks like it's selling about 20 a month with a profit of $2.86. So not the greatest. I know I'm gated in Olay. This is Bioderma. Oh, one of the things down here, if you're looking at their chart, which is very similar to a Keepa chart, and you can jump into Keepa over here. If the background here is orange, that means Amazon is on the listing and they're selling. That is why the buy box is not changing, because Amazon's controlling that buy box. So it's not, and it looks like at least in the last 90 days, they have not gone out of stock on it. You can click here and look at 180 days. And as you can see, this thing's selling a ton, 257 per month. The green is your sales rank. And every time you see a spike up and down, basically that's a sale. Not exactly. We're not talking scientifically, but that's kind of how you have to look at this. So it's a huge selling item, but Amazon owns it. So yeah. Burt's Bees. I know I am gated on. This stuff is out of stock. That is out of stock. Out of stock. So we're just going to keep, okay. So U.S. cotton sterile absorbent cotton roll. It's $1.72, 53 sell per month. It looks like Amazon came in at some point in September for a little bit, but not much. So it sells 53 a month. And if you click in this gray box, it'll tell you how many sellers. So on this item, there is only one seller on the listing. You only make $1.02, but if you could pick up even 50% of those sales, if there's only 2 sellers, well, that's $25 a month, right? For not much investment. So let's see, we'll check restrictions. So great news, your account has no obvious restrictions on selling this item, and it is not hazmat or dangerous goods. So it's not hugely profitable, but what I would do next in this case is, this may be out of stock actually, which would totally suck. Oh, in stock, no, report, let me see. Oh, okay, so it wants me to check. It may be out of stock. So I'm gonna look at the pictures. It is definitely the same item. So let's just click on this and jump into Walgreens and see if it's in stock. So it's not sold in stores and it's out of stock. So that's a loser. But if you could find that in stock and get it for $1.72 and make $1 on every one, I don't know if you can see it's snowing. That might be one of those, like, it's like one of those, you go into Dollar General, right? You get the little dishwashing soaps. It's not a huge profit, but there's money to be made in small goods with small profits if you sell enough of them. So it's an option. It's, maybe you have them in your store. Check it out. Let's keep going. I know I'm not approved to sell Old Spice. Oh, it falls under grocery. That's weird. I don't love these charts. Like, there's just not a lot happening. Here's the Soap and Glory. You guys know I love Soap and Glory. All right, this is Love, Beauty, and Planet. I don't think I'm able to sell that. Oh, so it says I can. So this one's selling $29 per month. It's coconut hand wash. Let's look at the pictures and see if it's the same. Oh, it is. You know what? I actually have this in my house. I love it. I can't smell it right now. It's really depressing. So this says that I can sell it. I would get it for $4.37. I would sell it on Amazon for $19.21.
Subscribe, like, do everything you can.
I would sell it for $19.21, and after my cost of goods and all my fees come out, I'm making $6.96 on this item. So this is a really great item. So let's jump in to Amazon and take a look on whether we are, because sometimes it says you're approved and you're not. You got to double check. So this is 13.5 ounce. Definitely able to sell this product new. The sales rank is okay, 200,000. I mean, you'd love it to come in under 100,000, but realistically, that's harder to do than it seems. 205,000 is not that bad. I'm going to jump back in and let's look at the listing on Walgreens as well so we can compare back and forth. So this is 13.5 ounces. This is 13.5 ounces. All right, so it's $4.99. It's not sold in stores. Buy one, get one free. So this is actually $7.50 for two, $3.75 each. Plus I can add that 20% on. So this might actually be a better deal than I thought originally. Let's see how many to let me buy. 10. This is a pretty good deal. Buy one, get one free, offer completed. Oh, the quantity has been adjusted because you've exceeded the limit for this item. So it's actually only going to let me get 4. That's fine. I'll take 4. I jump back into Amazon, you can see there is no buy box on this one, which means Amazon's not happy with what people are pricing it at. But looks like there's 2 sellers. One is at $10.72 plus $8.49 shipping, and one is at $23.99 free shipping. So, you know, the least you're going to come in is $19 and still be under this guy with the free shipping. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah, so the price is actually even lower than this. I'm really surprised by this one. This is a great deal. I'm going to buy it. You guys should buy it. Don't everyone buy it though, okay? Okay.
Like if you're a kid, don't buy it.
Yeah, if you're a kid, well, my kids like the smell of it. I'm going to go back here, show limitations, sell this product. I just want to make sure there's no issues here that
I'm supposed to be on meat right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Get on your meat. What are you doing? Trevor, that's a little loud. So let's say we're gonna go $19. It's new. Yeah, it's allowing me to do fulfilled by Amazon. So I think this item's good to go. This is a win. And I think it's actually even better than Tactical Arbitrage is showing because you get that buy one, get one free, plus the 20% off. So this is a great find. I wish I could get more than 4, but I could go into the store and get more in store, I bet, at the same discount. So let's go a little further and just see really quick if we can find anything else. I don't want the hand sanitizers. I'm starting to wonder. I thought that purple meant it was out of stock, but I may be wrong. In stock, no. Oh, anyways. Lysol, disinfectant spray. Cottonelle wipes. $3.17. Not the best. I don't think I can sell these. Yeah, I need approval to list in that brand. And the other thing to keep in mind is sometimes Tactical Arbitrage, it's really good at matching stuff up, but sometimes the Amazon listing is for like 5 and they're showing 1. So you got to always double check and make sure it's just for a single, or if it's a multiple that Tactical Arbitrage has added in 3, which sometimes they do, but they don't catch it every time. Here's some Dawn dishwashing liquid soap. You can see 158 of those. Charmin toilet paper, 195 per month. Amazon's not on the listing. And the new sellers is all over the place. You can see when toilet paper went out of stock again down here with 0 new sellers. All of a sudden we couldn't buy toilet paper anymore. I'm not sure if I can sell toilet paper. Let's look. No, I can't. Darn it. I know I can't sell Oreos. So here's one. It's Tide Free and Gentle Laundry Detergent. Now that's heavy, but it's a $7.70 gross profit. You spend, for some reason the adjusted price went up to $12.85, but it sells on Amazon for $24.85. So let's see. I can't list Tide, but that's if you can, that's a good profit. You should look that one up. I'm trying to find you like one more good product that might be worth taking a look at. I know I can't sell any of this. All right, so here's Downy. $3.62. It's a 34-ounce Downy, and it's selling on Amazon for $14.07. Now, Amazon's in and out on this listing, but your profit is $2.71. There is a lot of sellers, 15, 9, 12. Let's look at 180 days. So it says it's selling 26 of these a month, and the buy box is pretty consistent around where it's at right now. Now, the number of sellers is really high compared to what it used to be. That's probably because there's a little money to be made here. So it's, according to this, I am able to sell this. I will double check Amazon and make sure. So I can sell this product new. It's a 34-ounce. So now I want to double check the Walgreens listing and make sure that that is a 34-ounce, 34 fluid ounces. So it's normally $4.99. It's on sale for $2.99, and there's a save $1 coupon. I guess I'll take that. Does that make it $1.99? Because that would be crazy. So let's ship it. Let's see if we can buy 10 of them. I don't know if it's going to let me. View cart. So it did let me buy 10 of them at $2.99, and then it took $1 off. That's okay. It is still, this is lower than the price that Tactical Arbitrage is using, meaning my gross profit's going to be even higher. So that's a great buy. Let's look at the listing real quick, because you want to do your due diligence and make sure there's nothing wrong. Is this for 2 of them? I'm not sure. It's non-returnable. Love that. There's 11 new listings from $12.99, but the buy box is at $14.07. Now, that's Amazon gave themselves the buy box. Get it? You don't necessarily want to compete with Amazon, but they do on this listing go in and out of stock. So you can sit on 10 of them and wait for them to go out of stock. The Kiba chart is great. The buy box is good. The sales rank is great. This is a good item if you can actually get it for what we're getting it for, which is $28.90 for 10 of them, $2.89. Lower than here, which is going to probably put our profit over $3. So I'm going to spend under $3. I'm going to profit $3 times 10 is $30. So now we're at like $50 profit for just these 2 items. So that's sort of how it all works. I hope this made sense. I hope this was helpful. I'm just searching, like if you're grocery, there's so many grocery items. if you're approved in grocery, go check out Walgreens right now, because there's a lot of very profitable grocery items that I'm not able to sell. But if you are, you should go. Here is this again, another listing. So you can see, I mean, it just keeps going. In this case, I mean, there's hundreds of items to go through and check. I'm going to stop here because this is a long video, but it is a very powerful tool. It takes so much of the guesswork out of it because it just puts everything right there on a chart in front of you that you can go and review and then dig deeper into, rather than you manually doing the work, which is time consuming when you're doing it yourself and jumping back and forth and calculating the profits and the fees, and this just does it all for you. So to me, it's worth it. I'm curious. I don't know. I wanted to show you guys how much it costs, but I think I need to log out to do that. So let's log out real quick. Yeah, I really want to. And just so you know, if you're not a member, you can get a free 7-day trial. Wait to do that until you're certain you're going to use it for 7 straight days. Because get the full 7 days out of it to make the decision on whether it's worth it for you. But you can click for a 7-day trial. And then if we go to pricing, if we go to pricing, you can choose to go annual or monthly. There is several different, there's online arbitrage plus wholesale. There's the full suite, which is $129 a month. Online arbitrage is $89 a month. It's no joke. There's wholesale. I should look at wholesale because I am so interested in that. It's not cheap. You do save some money if you want to go to annual, but then you've got to front that, right? So in this case, it's only $70 a month for online arbitrage, but you're getting billed in one lump sum, $840. And that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. You can make your money back. I mean, in this case, if we're looking at $89, if I just found one more item in that search I just did right now, I would have paid for the whole month with just this 1 day's search, right? But that's a lot of money. That is $100 almost in profit that you're losing. But if you use it and you have the money to source, and it's worth it. It's worth it when you're ready. But there's a lot of a learning curve in using it. I'm totally happy to help you. I don't know. I wouldn't call myself a master of it, but I'm pretty good. So I hope this helped. I think it's worth it if you have the money, if you have the capital. If not, it can be done manually. And I have a video. It's up here. I just posted it the other day to show you how it can be done manually. It's a little more time consuming. There's a little more work that goes into it, but it's free. It's free. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, all of those things. So awesome. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.